What's going on, everybody? I want to thank you guys for watching Mikey Tune. Before we get started, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Today we're going to go ahead and try to get this harness squared away and get it prepared to fire her up. Still waiting on a cross member, but I want to try to get it situated and get everything ready for us to start once we get the transmission hung up in place. Alright, it looks like a mess right this second, but we got everything pretty much clipped up, almost. Trying to route everything in the factory location of the harness. Figuring out what we're going to do about mounting our fuse box and ECU, well, PCM. But it's coming together. Right this second, we're figuring out our starter wiring, lengthening the starter wiring, figuring out our key on ignition power from the original factory wiring, kind of extended a little bit so that we can keep the factory wiring good on this side over here. Well, we won't have to reroute it, we just use the existing wiring, but slowly getting done. Looks pretty damn good. Real quick, we're going to show you how simple this wiring is. You got three main wires, and then your engine harness. If you're using the stock fuse block, you got your key on ignition. It's your pink wire. It's the C1 block A9, and then you got on the C1 block you got B11, which is your constant power. What I do is I normally wrap that around straight to the terminal, so that's your constant power, and then this here will power your fuel pump. It's the C3 block F1. Alright, we're using our existing interior power wire and starter wire. We gotta go ahead and get some ring terminals on that and get the starter hooked up. I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick and get back to it. Guys, I guess that's gonna wrap it up for the day. We've been working at it all day. We got all our wiring pretty much taken care of. We got our starter wiring ran. We got our key on power source to the fuse box, our constant power to the fuse box. We got our alternator wire hooked up. Everything's pretty much together. We're still waiting on a cross member. Then really all I gotta do is get the PCM flashed, and we'll be able to fire this thing up. And I'm gonna try to button up a few other things. We got transmission line that we still need to get, transmission shifter, other things, but we'll see you guys tomorrow. Morning, everybody. It's looking good up under there. Buddy got a cross member in yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and wire up this fuel pump and see if we can't get this thing fired up today. I got the fuel pump in. Got a ground strap right here. I ran it over top of the frame, put self-tapping screw so it's got a decent ground source. The wire doesn't have to be extremely long, but go ahead and power this thing up and see if we got fuel pressure. I'll get back with you guys here in a little bit. We gotta take care of the PCM. I gotta go get a hose clamp for this side right here. And hopefully when we get back we'll be able to fire this thing up.
Pretty good on my side.
Good down here.
Fire in the hole. Was that box too good?
Okay, so I'm extremely excited. We just got it fired up. We've been fighting this thing half the day, and we found out that our key on power source, it powers up while the key is on, but when you're in the cranking position it cuts power. So that wasn't a good source. We got that situated, and now it should be ready to fire up. Alright, we got this thing pushed outside. We're gonna go ahead and start it up, breaking the cam. Guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for the day. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe.